Welcome to a world where shadows hold secrets, and every whisper could unravel a tale of darkness. Tonight, we journey into the unknown, exploring the chilling depths of human nature and the twisted paths of those who walk among us. Are you ready to confront the sinister, the inexplicable, and the unimaginable? Stay with us as we uncover the truth behind some of the most perplexing and haunting crimes ever recorded. Brace yourself, what you discover might keep you up at night. Let the story begin.
In 1978, Saul and Marilyn Sayegh lived in Las Vegas, Nevada, with their 3 children. Saul, who was 33 at the time, owned a large carpet business, providing the close-knit family with a comfortable lifestyle. However, an unimaginable tragedy was about to strike, tearing the loving family apart. Their 6-year-old son, Cary Daniel Sayegh, attended Albert Einstein Day School, a private institution that is now an independent school, located at 1600 East Oakey Boulevard. On the morning of October 25, 1978, Cary was preparing to leave for school when his mother, Marilyn, bid him farewell as he left the house. It was the last time she would see her son. Cary disappeared from the school playground during lunchtime. His classmates informed authorities that he got into a car that was inside the school premises. 3 hours later, Saul and Marilyn received a phone call from an unidentified man. Their neighbor, Geraldine Platter, who was at the house with the family, answered the call. Speaking in a low, rough voice, the man said, "I have your son." He mistakenly believed Geraldine was the boy's mother, according to 1978 reports. Initial reports suggested that the man demanded $500,000, but in 2018, police revealed that the actual amount was $350,000 for Cary's safe return. The man told Saul and Marilyn he would call back in 2 days with specific instructions on paying the ransom. However, he never called again. Thus began one of the most extensive searches in southern Nevada history. 50 FBI agents were involved, the largest number assigned to a single case in Las Vegas at that time. 5 days after their son's abduction, the Sayegh family made a public plea and offered a $50,000 reward for any information leading to Cary's safe return. Marilyn pleaded, "Please, don't hurt him. We haven't seen him in days." A few months before Cary's abduction, Saul, then 33, attempted to expand into the gaming industry. Authorities arrested Saul and 2 other men, Joe Daly, a 40-year-old cemetery plot salesman from San Bernardino, and Jack L. Gordon, a 39-year-old hotel franchise owner, in August 1978. At the time of Cary's kidnapping, the 3 men were facing a federal trial for attempting to bribe Nevada Gaming Commission Chairman Harry Reid. They were trying to gain rapid approval for a new type of coin-operated gambling machine in Nevada casinos. Tom O'Connell, a retired federal prosecutor, told the Review-Journal in 2020, Gerald Burgess offered his services to Saul Sayegh regarding the charge against him and suggested getting rid of Harry Reid on his behalf. He was immediately thrown out of Sayegh's house. After Cary's abduction, the courts postponed Saul's trial due to the tragic circumstances. In February 1980, at the request of U.S. Attorney Malin Brown, charges against Saul were dropped, citing that Saul had suffered immensely due to his son's kidnapping. Months earlier, a federal jury convicted the 2 other men, and the judge sentenced them to 6 months in prison. Investigators ruled out Saul, Marilyn, and other family members as suspects in Cary's disappearance. They focused their investigation on Gerald Burgess, who had a bizarre story to tell. At the time of Cary's disappearance, Burgess was in his early 40s. Shortly before the boy vanished, Burgess had sexually assaulted a woman on the grounds of Cary's school. According to the Charlie Project, Cary's classmates identified Burgess as the man driving the unidentified vehicle on the day of Cary's disappearance. Burgess admitted to being there but claimed he was dropping off lunch for his girlfriend's son, a friend of Cary's. Other witnesses also recognized Burgess's voice as that of the ransom caller. Burgess told investigators where to find one of Cary's shoes, in a desert area near the Pecos-McLeod interchange. However, he provided a bizarre story, stating that Cary's kidnappers gave him this information and that he was merely a middleman between them and the Sayegh family. In addition to being accused of rape and being a suspect in Cary's disappearance, Burgess was a con artist. On December 12, 1978, police charged him with sexual assault. 2 days later, a grand jury indicted Burgess for defrauding a Texas couple of $200,000 by falsely claiming to sell them a stake in a Las Vegas Strip hotel casino operation. Burgess was sentenced to 15 years in prison for fraud and sexual assault, with both sentences running concurrently. A trial without a body in March 1981. A Clark County grand jury indicted Burgess for first-degree kidnapping and obtaining money under false pretenses in relation to Cary's abduction. His trial began in 1982. Burgess claimed he believed Cary was alive and living overseas in Israel but failed to provide any evidence supporting this claim. During the trial, several people testified, identifying Burgess as the man seen at the school playground and as the voice of the anonymous caller. Geraldine Platter testified that she recognized the caller's voice as Burgess's. Shortly after the ransom call, authorities hired a voice analysis expert to examine the recording. The expert testified that there was a high probability that the unknown voice and Burgess's voice were the same, according to news reports. During Saul Seigg's testimony, he stated that Burgess told him he placed $25,000 under a trash bin as part of negotiations with the supposed kidnapper and wanted the money back. Saul added that Burgess claimed he had put signals on the streets to find Cary and that the kidnappers contacted him via payphone, saying they wanted $25,000 as good faith money. Saul testified, he said he was sending Stevie Paul, Burgess's girlfriend, to collect $32,000 from me. He said he desperately needed the money that day, or he would lose the house he was buying for her. Stevie arrived at Saul's house within a minute of the phone call, and Saul handed her a $32,000 check. Other witness testimonies: Bonnie Kaufman. She was the school playground supervisor on the day Cary vanished. She testified that she saw Burgess inside the school talking to Cary before his classmates saw him enter the vehicle. A former business associate of Burgess testified that he saw Burgess minutes after the kidnapping in a car on Sahara Avenue near Eastern Avenue, about a mile from the school. He added that it appeared a child was inside the car. Incredibly, the jury acquitted Burgess of all charges in February 1982, citing a lack of sufficient evidence for a conviction. Juror Randy Goodwill, 22 at the time, told the Review-Journal in 2001, "I didn't hear anything the prosecutors presented that would lead me to believe he was guilty." In 1982, before the era of DNA analysis, witness testimony was considered highly reliable when physical evidence was lacking. However, the jury shockingly disregarded this evidence. Burgess was released in 1989. In 1999, Burgess remained a suspect in Cary's case. That year, investigators received a tip suggesting that Cary had been living in Boston, Massachusetts, during the 1990s. This prompted a new investigation aimed at locating Cary's remains, leading to an elaborate sting operation. Burgess never revealed where Cary's body was disposed of, and authorities never charged him for the kidnapping. However, the FBI arrested Burgess for weapons possession, as convicted felons cannot own firearms or ammunition. He was sentenced to 11 years in 2002 and released in 2013. Burgess, now 90, still resides in Las Vegas. His wife, Phyllis Burgess, who has been with him for over 30 years, continues to support him. Cary remains missing, and his case remains officially unsolved.
Thank you for tuning in to our channel, where we delve into the darkest corners of human nature and unravel the mysteries behind the most notorious crimes. We hope our stories have captivated your interest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Stay vigilant, and remember, the truth is often stranger than fiction. Until next time.